5 years after a bomb at the Boston Marathon cost him one of his legs, Mark Fukerl has made steady progress. He skis and has competed in 2 hand cycle races at the Boston Marathon, but his injuries still bring him pain every day, especially in the leg that doctors were able to save.
I still question every day when and if I'm going to keep it or when I'm going to cut it off.
Medical science has made promising advances in amputations and artificial limbs since the attack, due in part to lessons learned by doctors and researchers treating survivors of the attack. 17 people lost limbs.
The gravity of the bombings and the intensity of the experience really pushed me and my colleagues and our collaborators over at MIT to start thinking about things much more in much more granular terms.
The plan will be to remove the leg below the knee.
Dr. Matthew Carty says a chief lesson of the bombing is that amputations needed to improve. With an infusion of research dollars as a result of the attack, doctors are beginning to implement new forms of amputation that could allow people to maintain better levels of mobility. At Boston's Brigham and Women's Hospital, doctors have developed a method that saves tendons that normally are severed during an amputation.
When coupled with an appropriately adapted next-generation prosthesis, will enable folks who are suffering limb loss who undergo this modified procedure to have much more exquisite control of the prosthetic limb, but also to get sensory information back.
Researchers at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology are currently working on that next-generation prosthesis that can translate brain signals into movement of an artificial leg. Doctors at Brigham and Women's Hospital are also researching leg transplants. All of this comes as the survivors of the attacks have to consider new prostheses. They generally last 5 to 7 years. Fukerl says he'll hold on to his remaining leg as long as he can tolerate the pain.
So seeing all the new advancements in technology and surgical procedures that are being tried and practiced and studied, I'm excited because it potentially could make my life better.
A better life for him and other amputees. Ned Barker, Associated Press.